folks. I am the all-powerful Oz. I'm gonna tell you folks a story about how I became OZ14. Our story begins a long time ago in a small town in Kansas. Starring a little girl named Dorothy and her dog, a little dog Toto. I wasn't always all 14. I used to be known as the Great Wizard. The Great Wizard of Oz. I was the all-powerful Oz. Until one day Dorothy showed up and asked me for a ride home. She didn't get on the balloon quick enough, nor her dog, Toto, and I was forced to leave. My balloon left the city. I was all by myself. I wasn't allowed to come back. And then I started going by OZ14. Our story begins in a little small town called Kansas. One day, Dorothy and her dog Toto were playing on the family barn. The town's lady showed up. She wanted their farm because Auntie Ann, Dorothy's Auntie Ann, hadn't paid the so-called mortgage on the farm. So the farm lady, the town's lady, shows up and tells Auntie Ann she wants the farm. She's a very wicked town's lady. As a matter of fact, she becomes the Wicked Witch of the West. But that's a further-enough story. Just so you guys know beforehand, the town's lady and the Wicked Witch of the West are the same person. Just like the Tan Man and the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion were all people that Dorothy knew. I think they were her uncles. Anyway, the story goes like this. The town's lady shows up and she wants the family farm. Dorothy gets upset and runs out, and she disappears, holding Toto. Well, eventually she comes back, and the town's lady takes Toto and puts him in a basket. And ties him and puts him in a basket on the back of her bicycle. When she leaves, she was gonna take Toto. But Toto, being the brave dog that he is or was, jumped out of the basket and ran back to Dorothy. Dorothy, seeing this, realized her daughter or should I say, the town's lady was gonna be coming back. She was gonna be very upset because Toto had already bitten her on the hand earlier in the story. So Dorothy and Toto ran away. That's where they met me. A friendly old man in the forest who gave him something to eat or drink. I don't remember what it was. And then I pretended to be a sorceress of some type and started telling Dorothy that she needed to get back home to her ATM. I stole a picture out of her purse or wallet or whatever it was, and I could see the picture of ATM, so I already knew what she looked like. So when Dorothy questioned me about her, pretending like I already knew, but really I didn't know. I was a psychic or anything, right? Well, let's speed the story up. We only got 45 minutes. Long story short, a tornado shows up. Dorothy goes back home, and there's a tornado. I talked Dorothy into taking Toto and going back home to her ATM. When she gets back, there's a bad, mean tornado. ATM and everyone else was down in the basement. Dorothy couldn't find them. Then tornado winds pick up. Dorothy gets hit over the head. A piece of wood or something. She falls asleep. When she wakes up, she's in the wind. She shows up and the Munchkins, or however the heck you said her names, the Munchkins showed up. Dorothy was in a house that landed on the town's lady, aka the Wicked Witch of the West. Dorothy is terrified because the Wicked Witch of the West is dead, and all she can see is her feet, or her foot, and the slipper on her foot. Then all of the Munchkins show up. Then Fairy Godmother, or the Nice Witch, or whatever she was, she shows up. Dorothy's afraid because she realizes she's killed the town's lady. The Wicked Witch of the West, the one that stole Toto. But Dorothy doesn't know this, right? The Wicked Witch of the Fairy Godmother, the Good Witch, the very beautiful ones, not all old and wrinkly like the Wicked Witch of the West and the East, who was upset that someone had already killed her sister. Let me see. We got 1 minute left. Okay. Wicked Witch of the West, the Good Witch, takes the slipper off, puts it on Dorothy's foot, and tells them to go to the land of Oz so that they could get back home where I would be waiting, the land of Oz. So on their way, they meet the Lion, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man, and there's probably going to have to be a part 2. Yep, I only got 9.5 minutes left. So we'll make this a part 2. I'll tell you guys the story of Dorothy